Hello, welcome. Today we are going to take a look at question 696. Count binary substrings. In this problem, we are given a string is. We have to count the number of non-empty substrings that have the same number of zeros and ones. And it should be consecutively. So let's take a look at the example. 00110011. We will get 6 substrings that have the equal number of consecutive ones and zeros, which is 0011, 01, 1100, and 10, and 0011 and 01. So, let's take a look at the next example. We can find the 4 numbers. So you can get the feeling of how this works. So the substring we pick from the original string should has the same numbers, same consecutive ones and zeros. So notice the word consecutive. So how do we solve this problem? How do we return the number of substrings and have the same number of consecutive ones and zeros? Okay, let's take a look at the algorithm I'm going to introduce. This algorithm is, let's take the first example. This algorithm, it will replace, first we do some processing in the original string. First, we replace the 10 as 1 space 0. And second, so this string, the original string, will become like that because it goes through to check if there is any 10 in the string, and if it finds the 10 string, it will replace them into 1 space and 0. The second step is similar. We replace 01 as 0 space 1. So after 2 steps of processing, we get the final string. This is our final string. So next, after we get that, we count. Then we get a bunch of characters group connected by space. So after that, we will split by the space. So we get a bunch of character groups, which is, in this case, is 0011 0011. Then we get the length of those groups, which is 2222. So after we get 2222, what we do is we will call a method called the zip. This method is a Python built-in method which will combine 2 arrays. For example, we have array ABC and 1, 2, 3, and we call zip on both of them. It will combine them. So for example, in this case, it will create an array of tuples, which is A1, B2, and C3. So this is how zip works. So in this algorithm, we will just zap the array we get itself, the original array we get, and the array without the first element. So for example, in this case, we will zap the array without the first element, which is 0, which is 2, 2, 2, and the array, the original array, which is 2, 2, 2, 2. So we will zip them. So the way it gets zipped is 2 will connect it with 2, and there we have 1. We will replace it into 0, and we will combine them. So this is how it works. And after this, we only need to compare each element inside each tuple and find out the smallest number, and we will sum them up. Then that will be our answer. Okay, first let's take a look at how to code this. First, we need to get the length of each processed element in the processed array, which will be the original string. Process, replace every 1 0 it find into 1 space 0. This first step. Then replace every 0 1 find with 0 and 1. Second process. Now we split them based on the space. Then we find out the length of each characters group. Then the next step, we get this. Then later we'll have to return our answer, which is the sum of minimum number of every element inside the tuple in the zipped array of the nums and the nums without the first element. So I believe this will be our answer. And it says arrow replace takes at least 2 arguments. Yes, there's a typo. Okay, so why this algorithm works, and I cannot explain it very well, but I'll try. So after this 2 process, we find out character groups which has the same characters. So those groups will have the same characters, but even the groups have the same characters, doesn't necessarily mean even the group doesn't have the same characters, doesn't necessarily mean the group will form like the string. enough string of those. So in every characters inside the character group. So for example, we have 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. If we have this, so how many substring it can be formed, which is 2, right? It's 2 because 0, 0, 1, 1, which can form 2 characters. So this one cannot. Why we get these 2 substrings can come from this? It is because we pick the smallest length of them, right? So this is the reason how it works. It's because we always compare adjacent character groups, compare the length of adjacent character groups, and then we always pick the smallest length of the character group, then we sum them up. So that's how this algorithm works. Yeah, if you still don't understand, you can go through the method, and you will find out it's actually quite straightforward. Yeah, thanks for watching.